guys, this is Pixel Dan coming to you from the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm over here at Mattel with Brandon. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, dude, it's great.
It's been a few years since I've talked to you here.
It's been a couple years, you know. We've been doing some stuff behind the scenes, but it's a good year for Motu and all the Masters of the Universe, and especially Shira.
Yeah.
So
this is really exciting because you guys kind of surprised us, I think, with some of these really unique exclusives this year that are all from Princess of Power and Masters of the Universe. You got the masks and the hilarious like hip sack that looks like the loincloth.
Right.
So you got a lot of weird things going on.
You know, this all came from just all the great people here that run the retail center every year, and they're like, for the past couple years we haven't had anything. Right. And we've been working on stuff behind the scenes, but we just haven't had any exclusives. We're like, we got to get Motu back in the convention center. And they're like, you got some time, here's a budget, what can you come up with? And this is everything. This is what we could do in a couple months. Just get it out there, but have fun with the brand. Right. Bring some, some cool press to just like make some cool items. The fanny pack went off without a hitch. Like, it was kind of almost like a joke when we first came up with it, but it was so cool. It was either loved or hated.
Yeah,
right?
Totally.
And that's what we wanted. We want people talking about it.
Yeah,
I can wear it at the convention, but if I wear it outside of it, that's on you.
Exactly.
That's the diehard fan we're going for. So
awesome.
We just wanted to have some fun and then just take all the passion that we had internally and find cool ways to bring it out and get some stuff out there. So
very cool.
Yeah.
So that brings us to this case that we're standing right next to here. And you kind of just mentioned before we even started that this case was originally intended just to show off the exclusives that you're selling here, but instead you guys decided to pack this with all kinds of really interesting things that I don't think any of us were expecting to see.
And that's what we wanted. We wanted to kind of like just blow you guys away with fun, exciting stuff. All of this came from the idea of like where these items came from, which is the passion of the designers and the team at Mattel. And we said, look, we got a case. We're supposed to be showing off all the product, but we're not. We're going to put our own versions of stuff in. We're going to sneak some stuff in that may or may not be coming. It pays homage to where these items came from. So you'll see a lot of like the vintage-inspired figures that kind of created them, different masks we did for He-Man. So we got, Horde zombie slime pit style He-Man in there. We got the anti-Eternia He-Man. We even got Faker in here wearing his own He-Man mask, right? And then we got Skeletor trying to be cool and wear his own fanny pack. He had to get a belt of power. So, and then we also reached out to some of our favorite artists to do some custom painted masks. So we have Skinner, we even got Pusshead, and we got some amazing guys. This one right here by Joe King is amazing. It's just so much cool detail. So, we wanted to just have fun, just kind of get people talking about the brand and just show some items that are going to like, we don't have to say anything, people are going to lose their minds, right? So let you guys talk and, speculate what's coming, what's not. All of this is really just about telling Mattel what you guys want and what you want to see. And like, it's a testing ground, like we want to be more vocal with the fans, more just like, look, share what you guys like, share what you don't like. We're going to do some cool shit next year. And it's going to be a big year for, we got the Shira 35th anniversary coming up in 2020. Yeah. Comic-Con's going to be huge. The new series is coming out soon with Netflix. So there's a lot of stuff starting to amp up to something big.
Awesome. So these, you got that Horde slime pit style He-Man, the anti-Eternia He-Man. That's like potential things that you could be making. Absolutely. They're not just here to like
no,
tease
we're not
us.
Here to tease you guys. All this stuff is potentially new product that we could be doing. Wow. All this stuff. So Shira that we came out with for 2016, the awesome exclusive. That body is amazing. We wanted to see how much we could use with that. So we have Katra, we have the Evil Lyn, we have Tila, but there's so much more that we're not showing you that we've done with that. I know before we previewed some of the other Princesses of Power, like Entrapta, so those are still there, but with that buck of a female body, we could go pretty deep. Yeah. And that's kind of the plan, to see like what really hits well and what we can kind of bring back for next year's Comic-Con or online something. We've loved Monster High. It's an internal brand. It's like it was a powerhouse, and then it kind of went away. Kind of like Masters, right? Yeah. So you have all this passion and design teams that worked on those brands that still love them. And especially at Comic-Con, when you don't have these items represented, you get the fans screaming for items, right? So we got Rebecca Shipman. She's one of the designers in the brand. She busted out like an amazing line of just different Monsters-inspired Monster High mashups.
Really?
And we're like, look, we own Motu, we own Monster High. I want to see those two worlds come together.
Yeah.
Like,
it makes total sense, right?
It makes sense. Like, why not have like Skeletor and Evil Lyn's kid, right? Could it be Skeletine? Could it be Skeletina? I don't know. You could play it. You could have some fun stuff with that. So she went ahead and just did an Evil Lyn in that style, and it works perfectly. So there's, it's definitely a niche between where those two worlds come together, but we want to see that happen. Yeah. So.
All right, so you mentioned the 35th anniversary of Shira. We know the Netflix new series is getting ready to start. So is anything in the works at Mattel for the new Netflix series?
What do you think?
I mean, it
Absolutely.
seems pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, I mean, of course. That's a huge opportunity for us, getting Shira out there in for the new modern era, a new show, new content. It's going to be huge.
Okay.
So we are definitely working on stuff for that show. That's about all I can say now.
Okay. All right.
But the show drops in November, right? This year?
Yes, I think it's the end of this year.
So there's definitely stuff coming.
Okay.
Could definitely say that.
Hitting retail probably?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if Shira's on Netflix, she's back.
Yeah.
You're going to retail. It's not
Okay.
just an online exclusive type of line. That's huge.
Okay.
Especially in today's day and age with like powerful, strong women characters.
Right.
You're gonna go big with Shira. So
Awesome.
definitely
Awesome.
expect some cool
So do you
stuff.
think there will be any potential to do, like, I know we've got obviously these dolls here, but with the Netflix inspired toys, will you guys also be doing more like the classic kind of Shira stuff also to
Yeah,
kind of
I-
target that audience?
I think there's definitely the two audiences you gotta respect. I mean, you have the passionate fan base that's kept this alive, so we're not gonna leave them out. Like, you have to know that those are your biggest fans,
Right.
and they're gonna support whatever's coming.
Right.
So I think that you'll probably have a very strong offering for both. So you'll have the new, show-inspired, authentic kind of style, and then I would definitely expect some classic kind of like just heritage collector stuff.
Okay.
So
That's
for
awesome.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow, so it's really cool seeing so much representation of Masters of the Universe and Shira Princess of Power at the Mattel booth
Right.
at San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm really excited to see what you guys do. I mean, potential for new action figures, potential for a new doll line. I mean, it looks like you guys are doing some pretty incredible things.
We're just, like I said, we wanted to bring it back, get Motu back into the convention center, and just have fun with it. And, we kind of did this just under the radar.
Yeah.
We didn't tell anybody about it. We just showed up, put all this amazing stuff in the case, and people have reacted really well. So it's been fun.
Awesome. All right, well, there you guys go. That is a look at what is on display for Masters of the Universe and Shira at the Mattel booth at the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at San Diego Comic-Con. Follow at Pixel Dan on Twitter, or you can subscribe for more videos on /Pixel Dan on YouTube.com.